Hello. In this section I'm going to be discussing the best quality firearms to take with you when what you have to leave with is what you can carry. There's two major functions for a firearm. One is the gathering of food and your primary means of sustenance. The other is going to be for defense. Now there's almost too much information on this, and it's something that you could spend an hour doing a video about, so I'm very roughly going to discuss what I chose and why. Now for me, my primary hunting rifle is your classic .22 long. There's several reasons. One, and maybe one of the most primary reasons, is it's not overpowered for small game. There's a lot of people who hunt with a 12 gauge, which is great if you're going to be taking out deer or something like that, even geese. But for small game, for squirrels and rabbits, the .22 leaves most of the meat intact. In addition to that, people who are out there with the 12 gauge, the rounds are this big and weigh several ounces, and you can carry 550 .22 rounds for the same weight as 20 12 gauge slugs. And looking a little more closely at the .22, I chose the Marlin 795, all stainless steel. This is drop forged stainless steel. There's no welds or seams on the inside. It's going to require less cleaning than your traditional blackened steel. In addition to that, supposedly it's a little more durable, a little more accurate. As with any good rifle, you want to choose a scope that's basically worth about as much as the rifle. Now this is over-scoped for the power of the rifle, but it is adjustable in both the zoom and the parallax. And I found great success with Simmons scopes. Their asymmetrical lenses are absolutely excellent for the price. And for around $100 you can get a really good scope that's going to last you. There's also another choice, and that's to go with tube fed or magazine. I went with magazine fed for a couple of reasons. One is you can have several ready. The other is when the tube breaks, if the spring inside breaks, your gun is going to be single shot forever. If the magazine breaks, you throw it away, you grab the next one, and you move on. I like to keep my systems modular, as you'll see in all of my videos, and there's no exception to this. As far as ammunition, I found two kinds of ammunition that work really well. Now, .22s are notoriously finicky, and the correct choice of ammunition is very hard to say that one's going to work in every gun. But I have found that CCI mini-mags are excellent quality. These are 40 grain, they're not hollow point, designed for better penetration. CCI are cleaner, they're a little less powerful than the Winchester, but your gun's going to collect a lot less dust. Now both of these are fully copper plated, so there's not going to be any molten lead or any lead residue left in your barrel when you're firing. As for the stronger, this is going to be a hollow point Winchester Super X. 330 FPS is pretty much the strongest you're going to get in your .22, other than to buy stingers, which I don't recommend for your gun because it ruins the blowback springs. So, in my .22 I found that a couple hundred rounds of very good quality ammunition and one very dependable .22 rifle. Get one, take the time to learn it. It's a life skill that will be with you forever. And in this area particularly, there is an abundance of birds, ducks, geese, rabbits, squirrels, small game. People are trying to take out long game. They put all their eggs in one basket, and one of the things that they do is they rely on their 30-06. They can only carry a very limited number of ammunition with them. In addition to that, when you take out a deer, there's hanging required, there's smoking of the meat if you wish to preserve it. When you stick with the .22, when you stick with that small game, you have a better chance of kills, and when you do, you can eat it immediately, no preparation required, and no smoking or preservation techniques that are going to not only bring crowds, but they're going to draw bears and other animals into the area.